Hey guys, how's it going? Zime here. Today, I wanted to show you something that I saw a few weeks ago on YouTube. It is called Infinity Hedge Fund, and it has a daily flight echo deflation tag on base. Complicated words? Here's what that means. They say it's the greatest hedge against the market. It does not go down as much, and when the market goes up, it will pump the hardest due to the supply being reduced continuously over time. They have a couple different mechanisms in place in order to not just deflate the token normally, but you have, for example, buybacks, and then the price eventually goes down as they burn the token. But they have multiple different things in here that gamify this process where everybody who is invested in the token or stakes it is able to participate in this becoming worth more over time and the token supply deflating. Since yesterday, the token again went up by 23%. Over the past month, I think we stayed about the same. It goes up and down quite a lot as it fluctuates. But it fluctuates in the same levels as it seems on a daily basis. Compared to Bitcoin, this is surprisingly much more stable, and we're still at a market cap of around 12 million. All the tokens are in supply already, and when you check the website, $400,000 of the token has already been burned. And the last time I checked this, it was at 1.5% or 2% that has been burned, so about 1% of the entire token supply gets burned every couple of weeks or so. We can see this self-reported market cap is at 9.75 million, while our coin market cap it's still at 12. And because coin market cap can take some time in order to update, this is always the best way to see the current price over here on their app. They have a try-burn mechanism, as they call it in here. Deflationary airdrop burning mechanism, smart D-base mechanism, so this Uniswap V3 fee burning mechanism. And here's how it works. On the side, you can see that if you bought a token, you can stake it. When you stake it, you can't be targeted. Targeting means when we look into who holds this token, every 30 minutes, you can select a wallet in here, see the balance of they have if the token is not staked, and then reduce the token supply by 0.05%. And that can happen every 30 minutes, which means if there are some whales up there, you can target them. If there are smaller people in there, I think you have like a couple days, like a green period where you can't be targeted. But if you don't stake the token, you can be targeted every 30 minutes to lose a small percentage of your supply. That means in order to fight against that, you can stake your tokens, as most of the tokens are staked. We can see 452,000 tokens are staked, with a max supply of 534,000. So over 80% is staked already. There are a couple of days or weeks or so until you get your tax exempt if you want to withdraw your tokens. And while it's staked, you can't be targeted. And if you want to get your money on the stake, what you can do is they will have different airdrops in the future for various tokens. And if you want to claim the airdrop of a different token, you have to burn that percentage of your state in IHF tokens. So let's say they will drop the token that is worth like $1 million. If you want your airdrop part of that, you have to burn IHF, which then again has the deflationary mechanism of supply gets burned, price goes up. There are a lot more details that are far more accurate in their white paper, so for that, check it out. It's in the link tree that I have linked down below. But in short, burn an exchange IHF for an airdrop at a certain rate, and the max amount you can claim is 10% of your staked amount, which will then be burnt. So in the nutshell, they say the token gets burned from de-raising people, trading volume, airdrop allocation, and early staking withdrawals. Also, there's zero inflation on the token, and it gets locked up from staking, which then means when people want to buy it, they have to buy the liquidity available on Uniswap, which becomes more and more scarce over time, as everybody tends to stake their token. If you never look into any of these hyper-deflationary coins, this might be something fairly interesting for some of you guys. And I will have the links to everything down below. You know that it's not financial advice. I just think when it comes to making crypto more interesting, but also having a good system behind it that actually increases the token's value, this is something worth looking into. Since yesterday, we're up 16% and we are stable over here at around $23. And you can see since launch, we are around the same price. Obviously, whatever token launches, there's some sell-off pressure first, but then it stabilizes and stays around the $23 to $26 mark. So for this 3.5-week experiment, you could say so far, it's going really well. And once Bitcoin goes up to 70K again and more, this will 100% do quite well. Link is down below. You know it's not financial advice. And until next time, bye guys.